Good morning, Chaos Nation. Welcome to the 8 a.m. tilt against a Kansas Canes team from beautiful Genesis in Goddard, Kansas. I'm amongst greatness, but I'm amongst the Chaos faithful here. This Hallow Scream Tournament Saturday edition. The uniforms are a little different this morning with the theme of dressing up in the Halloween fashion. And we'll continue our featured player here. Our featured player this morning will be none other than Snacks Riley Crane. She's ready to go. You ready to go this morning? Thanks for joining us, Riley.
Yeah, no problem.
How was warm-ups this morning for you?
Pretty good. Kind of cold out here.
It's a little chilly, but you guys are warming up quick with the bats, I think. So
yeah.
We just had a couple of questions before we get on to the game. Kind of get to know you a little bit. If you're ready.
Yep.
My first question is, what is it that you like best about this game of softball?
Creating a good bond with my team and parents that they turn into family and they become your biggest supporters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody out here cheers you on like you're their own kids. So that's what's great. And do you have a favorite moment of all the games you've played, all the tournaments you've done since T-ball days to 10s, 12s? You traveled to Texas, Arkansas, all over the place. What is maybe one of your favorite memories of softball?
My favorite memory is going to Texas, and we got rained out, so we had a pool party at my Grandma Pam's house.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, I remember that because it wasn't even softball related. It was just kind of fortunate that we all were there. So
kind of bonding.
Definitely. So now that you've played and you're set for 14U, what are some of the goals you have set for this fall and then going into the spring?
Some of my goals is to keep working on my favorite positions outside of practice.
Okay. Oh, working on everything. You played tons of them. I've seen you all over the field.
Yeah.
We could field, if you can replicate yourself, we'd have a whole field of Rileys. So now the positions that you've played, I've seen you played all of them. So is there a position that you've wanted to play more than the others that you just haven't got the chance to do?
Well, I've obviously tried every position, but once I haven't done in a while is catcher. I've not played that in a minute.
There you go. Throw out some of those would-be base stealers. That'd be
pretty
cool. And let's say this tournament, you can't Coach Dad, maybe Coach Jill, Coach Carissa, and Coach Justin weren't here. Something happened to them, and Dad needed you to be a base coach, either first or third, your pick. What base coach would you be and why?
I'd rather be a third base coach because it's more entertaining, and I get to tell girls to score or stay, and that sounds like a lot of fun.
Step and drag a little bit?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yell at people?
Yep.
So before we let you go and get ready for the rest of your warm-ups, are there any shout-outs that you'd like to say to any of the viewers out there?
I shout out to my parents for always supporting me in everything I do, and grandparents for always watching my games, no matter if they're online or they're in person.
Yeah, we love watching you, so good luck today. Have fun and go get them.
Thank
you for joining us.
Yep, no problem.
That was Riley, everyone. We go from a great player to a unbelievable individual as we go from Riley to Mr. Aaron Jack. Thank you for joining me today.
It's good to be back.
Had to have the golden voice out with me today as the umpires come to take the field and get this game underway. It's a little chilly out yet.
I think we're going to start on time. Yeah, as the sun started to come up, the wind picked up a little bit.
It's
a little crisp.
Day. About 65, 70 degrees out here. Just got their hoodies on. Well, not the kids. They're always warm. Us old dudes are always cold. This Kansas Canes team, I believe it's their first tournament of the season. I believe I couldn't read that right.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything on the app about their team, really.
Yeah, they're pretty new. I know they had a team last year, and they lost a few players. So now they're kind of retooling. And We're going to throw their girls in the deep end here and see what they can do. But every coach wants to challenge their team, though.
Do you know, did they play any games last night?
I don't believe so. I think we're their first challenge here this morning. So, like I say, right into the fire for this Canes team.
And maybe a rude awakening for them. And they want to go back to bed.
Hopefully that'll be the case. I don't know. The Khaos came out on fire last night. If any of you watched the game from last night, they came out just swinging the bats, which has been pretty much the theme so far this season. This Khaos team has been swinging it really well.
I was really impressed with that last tournament in the championship game. We had a little trouble with the velocity hitting, and last night's pitcher was throwing hard.
Yeah.
And we lit her up from the first inning.
Yeah, I think they
got 2 in the first and then 6 in the second, I think. Or 8 in the second.
8 in the second, yes.
Yeah, 8 in the second. So
and they just kind of hit the cruise control button after that. But I think what's neat is all the practices since that last tournament have been pretty focused. You know, the intensity's been up a little bit. I think they're sensing that there's a little bit more in the tank for them.
I don't think we made any errors last night either, did we? Defense was solid.
Yeah, defense is pretty solid. Yeah. So it was.
And there was a couple, even if we couldn't make plays on them. I know there was one at third that was a really high chopper. Riley was able to knock down and, keep the runner up first.
Definitely. I mean, it was a great all-around.
Georgia made some good plays at shortstop.
Oh, yeah, it was a great all-around effort from everyone.
Sauce had a great catch in right field.
So here we go. All the ammunition has been passed out, like they say. It's time to go to war. Khaos will be the away team in this tilt. They'll lead it off with Bryceland, as always, followed by Allie. Georgia in the hole. Start off with a subdued crowd. It'll only get louder as the games go on. This will be the first of 2 games today. Hopefully you'll stay around and join us for the late morning game at 11, where they'll be playing Renegades infield, a familiar foe. I think this will be the 5th time we've played them in the 3rd tournament. Frankly, I'm tired of seeing them. I like them. They're a great team.
They are excellent competition. It'd be nice to have different competition.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming the winner of that 11 o'clock game will decide who gets first place in our pool.
Yeah.
Between us and Renegades.
We will try
if we show up and do what we need to this morning anyway.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll try to work on keeping this sun to a minimum here. It's kind of a tough concept. It's in the worst possible place for us here. The warm-up pitches are being done here.
I didn't bring my sunglasses in. I didn't realize we were staring straight into hell this morning.
Yeah.
Right in the sun.
I'll try to keep you as informed as we can here. We seem to get this past 2 tournaments. We've been staring into the sun. But I'll explain it as best I can. Paint the picture in the mind's eye. Let's remind you again, our featured player today is going to be Riley Crane. We'll give you a few factoids about her as she comes up to the dish. So here we go. Bryceland steps in. Always optimistic mom stands behind us.
Coach Jill's looking serious going to the first base.
The lilting voice of Jen. Just a lilting. And here we go. We're all set for the first pitch. Just up out of the zone. And just like every other tournament last night, Aaron, it was patience at the plate. It's becoming a theme for these Khaos girls.
We've had excellent discipline.
In the dirt, turf for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryson.
Ever since fall ball started, we have been excellent at just not swinging at bad pitches.
Yeah, and driving the good ones. Even like you were saying, even the balls inside and out, well, 3 out of the zone there. Even the balls that are out on the outer half, they tend to lay off of if the count is favorable to them because they want to drive something.
Yep.
This is the whole difference of whenever you're younger, you just want to put it in play. Now you're looking to do something with every pitch. Ball 4 for Bryceland.
Okay.
So the opening batters on base for this Khaos team as they go against this Kansas Canes. Looking eerily similar to the girls last night from the Spark. They were the same color. We're trying to get a third person here on our broadcast, but shyness has gotten all of them. We're hoping Jen will join us from time to time here.
I'll hang out over here.
Swung on by Allie as Bryce goes on the play, and she takes
Bryce
second.
is in there easily.
Down.
She slides with a lot of power.
Yeah, she about slid out to left field there. We got Coach Jen joining us, too, on the broadcast. What have you seen? What has impressed you this far with this Khaos team on this fall portion of the tournament?
They're like a whole different team. Everybody's together. They're all working on just one engine. It's not 5 engines firing differently. It's all together. And they have been speed on the bases this weekend.
Yeah, that discipline. That's what Aaron and I have talked about, that discipline, as Allie swings that one for strike 2. Bryce takes third on the ball that gets away from the catcher. So runner at third now with an 0-2 count. No outs to Allie. Should be followed by Georgia in the lineup. Run it! And it trickles foul. The emotions run high this morning, as does the excitement. As another leg of royalty joins us as JT steps into the fray on the dais. The 0-2 again to Allie. She puts him to left field. It gets over the second base head. She lands in no man's land.
Right in between second base and right field.
And a run scores for Khaos. No outs, run scores, and Georgia will step in.
Well,
nice little bit of fortune there for Khaos as that ball lands just right over the second base header, twisting and turning. An early timeout for the Canes skipper.
It's not good when you got to go talk to your pitcher after the second batter.
Yeah. He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone there.
Maybe they haven't had their coffee yet.
Oh, there you go.
Possible.
What was it, Tang back in the day?
The Tang. That's right. It was Tang. Man. Now you're reaching back to Hallett antiquity. In steps Georgia. In steps Georgia with no outs. Looks at the ball in the dirt. Great dig by the catcher there to keep Allie at first. 1-0 is the early lead for Khaos in this 8 a.m. game. Sorry if I'm over-explaining, but that sun is right in the camera's view. Ball in the turf again for ball 2. You're not supposed to stare directly into it. 2-0 is the count to Georgia. She'll be followed by, and let's say welcome back to Sophia. Georgia puts him to short. Short gathers. She tries to get Allie at second, but late on the throw. And all runners are safe. Like Jen talked about, speed on the bases. Knowing when to time out that pitcher to go to that next base, Aaron, is great.
Allie did a great job of it. The moment that ball hit the ground, she was already on the run, full speed to second. If she had hesitated at all, she would have been out because the shortstop made a nice play.
Yeah, that ball was a pretty sharp hit ball.
And then she was there.
Sophia, welcome back.
Impressive.
So runners at first and second with no outs. Sophia looks at a ball in the turf. I think these girls have worked on their base running between that summer and fall break to time out these pitchers better and be a little bit more aggressive off those bases, knowing they have the speed to get back. The 1-0. Strike one. Barked out by the umpire. I'll say growled out.
It was more of a snarl.
Snarl. We'll go with snarl. See, that's why you're here, Aaron.
I know.
My own walking thesaurus. 1-1 the count to Sophia. Ball beyond the plate. Great dive by the catcher. Allie chose to stay at second on that. Looked like she could have taken third on that one. Runners remain at first and second. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count to Sophia with no outs. Top half of this first inning. Ball bounced into the catcher.
The runners
Allie
advance.
takes off.
Georgia made it to second. Soph's just standing there waiting for a pitch. They haven't given her anything to swing at yet.
Yeah. I mean, that one pitch was a little low. Coach is going to come out and switch pitchers here. This opening pitcher had a little tough time finding the strike zone there, so he's going to get an early pitching change. This girl noticeably has a little bit more smoke on the ball. Like you say, patience at the plate always pays off for this Khaos team.
Yeah, they kind of raised the white flag. They're switching pitchers in the middle of at bat.
Yeah, I mean, 3-1 is the count to Sophia. And it's one of those, it's pool play, but you still want to have a good showing, get some good work in, keep yourself in the game at all costs here. I think this pitcher is more at the speed that this Khaos team is used to as well, Aaron.
Yeah, looks a little bit wild, but definitely a lot of velocity.
She's got a little bit of movement on that pitch, too.
Yeah.
But like they say, fast in, fast out, especially with a hitter like Sophia.
Yeah, Soph could get a hold of one, and they got these fences moved in. Soph could get over that.
Yeah, most definitely. Let us remind you of what was the last tournament. Sophia almost took a head off there, the pitcher. So let's see if she can find that fence there.
Bentley's on deck.
The 3-1 to Sophia. Ball 4. Filling up the bases with no outs as Bentley steps in. Should be followed by our featured player, Riley. In steps Bentley with no outs.
Oh.
Swung on. Handcuffed her there. Couldn't quite catch up and turn on that one.
She had a great swing. Just pulled her head just a little bit out to left field.
Ball gets away from the catcher. Safe as Allie's able to get under the tag.
That was a good slide because catcher recovered quickly and got that ball to home plate fast, and Allie made a great slide to get under it.
Yeah, that was a good play all around. Very fortunate for Allie.
And the runners advanced to second and third.
Yep. 1-1's count to Bentley. Cracks one to right field. Right fielder's on it. She's drifting, settles, makes the grab. We call that a sac fly for Bentley.
Georgia does a nice job of tagging at third, score easily.
And that's the third run for Khaos thus far.
Right fielder got the ball in fast, so Sophia was not able to get to third.
She made a great jump. As soon as that ball popped off, she was on it. So that will bring up our featured player, Riley. Her first team was the YMCA. Dad was coaching her, called the Green Monsters. Squares the bunt, lays down a beauty down the third base line. Third base comes, and the first base cuts it off and wasn't quite on the bag. And Riley reaches safely on the miscue by the Canes.
The second baseman covered first base perfectly like you're supposed to. The first baseman stood 2 feet in front of the bag and caught the ball instead.
It's a great job by Riley.
That must be a special play, they called.
In steps Sydney. With one down. Looks at a strike on the outside corner.
Riley's into second base easily.
Taking all the way with Sid. Not liking the outside pitch. Looking for something to drive. Down a strike. 0-1. Square those feet. Gets a piece of it and fouls it straight back.
Hey, stay in and drive through and see. Let's go back.
Toes on that chalk.
What's your favorite line?
0-2.
You say that a lot to her. It's like you see something there.
The 0-2. Ball peeled foul. Into the screen.
Outside, let it get deep, Sid.
Sid continues to be down. 0-2 in the count. Ball just low out of the zone. Riley scurries back to second. 4 runs have crossed thus far. Aaron, they've done really well with scoring when they needed to.
I think we've just got the one out, right?
Sydney puts one to short. Short collects. Gets Sydney at first in time.
Riley does well racing to third as soon as the shortstop let go of the ball.
So 2 down now as Olivia steps in.
Nice RBI opportunity here for Sauce.
Olivia swings at one and fouls it straight down into the turf for strike 1. The 0-1 outside and high for ball 1. 1-1. The 1-1. Olivia pushes one. It just twists foul for strike 2. If you'll hear in the background the familiar voice of Holly, lights out Bontrager. 1-2 to Olivia. Same pitch, same swing, same result. Fouled out of play.
Hey, once the fastball, expect a change here, Saucy.
Count remains 1-2 with Riley at third. 2 down. 4-0 is the lead for Khaos. Chopper right into the legs.
They're good getting a piece of it to stay alive.
You feel the heat coming off the sun now. 4-0 is the lead.
Hey, good lit, Sauce.
Ball too far in. That changeup finds the batter's box. 2-2 now is the count here. Ball 3 falls out of the zone. Great pitch, but it was always falling. Full count, Aaron.
Great discipline.
Works the count magically.
Hey, let's go,
Miralette steps in. We get a courtesy runner for Olivia.
That pitcher's had the tailing fastball in the outside corner. That'll be coming right at Miralette in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, right into her bread basket there.
Yep.
Wheelhouse is what I guess.
Get one inside and turn on it.
This is Mirlette's favorite kind of pitcher. Something comes across the plate at her.
We watch intently as Miralette steps in. Coach Jen is very familiar with her. She learned all her greatness from Coach Jen. Ball to third. Third gathers. Oh, makes the throw. And just gets her at first to retire the side. But Khaos is able to push 4 runs across.
Good first inning.
We go to the bottom half of the first.
It's 4-0.
4-0. I'm slowly converting Aaron to my soccer vernacular. Get to work with the leather. Some leather work coming up for Khaos. Bryceland living out the dream, if not for a brief moment. In the circle for the Khaos will be Georgia. We'll let her warm up. Well, we have a word from our sponsors.
If you're looking for a radon measurement, hi, this is Riley. If you're looking for a radon measurement and mitigation, look no further than South Central Radon. In business since 2007, meeting and exceeding government standards. Give Nick Delberdang a call at 316-734-8916. Go Khaos.
Hi, this is Sophia. I want to tell you about Sonolum Iron Metal and Audio Salvage at 3059 North Hoover Road. They've been in business in Wichita for over 37 years. They buy any crashed vehicles in any condition. They'll even pick it up for free. Give them a call at 316-943-6529. Thank you, Sonolim, for supporting Go Khaos.
As we start the bottom half of this first inning, Georgia's in the circle. Olivia behind the dish. First base will be Ella. Bryce at second. Riley at short. Bentley will take over that third base bag.
Hey, nice job, G!
Opening strike for Georgia. Right down the chute. Out in right field, we'll have Sophia. Straightaway center, Allie. Left field will be Sydney. The 0-1. Up and out. 1-1. Evens it up. 1-1 strike. Strike 2, a tailing fastball. Beautiful pitch, Aaron.
So far, she's on today.
We have the many people around gathering, watching this Khaos team. The 1-2 from Georgia. Just misses high with that changeup. Beautiful pitch, just missed.
That batter froze.
I was ready for a lights out Shirley from Holly, but had to wait another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter. Ball to first. Oh, can't quite get to it. Sophia gathers and throws to first, but just late. Runner reaches on a single. A seeing eyeball through the 3-4 hole.
Soph did a good job charging the ball, coming up, throwing hard to first.
Yeah. She got beat by, runner beat her by half a step.
Yep.
That's a great job layers by the Khaos defense. Every one of them had a crack at it. Bunt laid down. Olivia leaves it alone, lets it trickle foul. Great job.
Smart play by the catcher.
On that masse, if I may use a billiard term.
You may. Yes, you may.
Got to expand out my. No balls, one strike to the batter. Runner at first for the Canes. Ball pushed foul. Almost taking Marilette's head off as she sits in the opening of the
Claire.
dugout.
I thought that was Claire.
Oh, Claire.
Our ball magnet.
That's right.
0-2. Georgia's up in the count. No outs. Runner goes on the pitch.
Got her.
And she's just safe. Somehow is able to get around the tag
This is a
of Riley.
perfect throw by Sauce. She came up throwing. Runner barely beat the throw.
Great job by all involved. Runner now at second. 1-2's the count to the batter. Just missed somewhere with that one. Maybe a little high inside, possibly. Looked like a good pitch for these old eyes.
He's definitely got a pretty tight strike zone.
Swung on for strike 3. Great pitch by Georgia to find that outside. Maybe a little off the plate, Aaron, but too enticing to lay off of.
Good. Georgia's got that good velocity on those outside pitches. That's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, most definitely. And if it's shade off the plate, you have to swing at that thing to stay alive.
Yep.
Chopper. Foul. For strike 1. What a contrast between Coach Nate and Coach Carissa. She's bundled up and he's got shorts on like he's going to a pool party here. A little chilly. That wind's biting a little bit. The 0-1 to the batter. Swung on the changeup for strike 2, but the ball gets away from Olivia. The runner's able to take third on the play. Now, Canes threatening. Threatening with their first run of the game, 60 feet away. Coach Jill reminding Georgia she has to cover that home plate on the wild pitch. The 0-2. Just misses high for 1-2. One down. Bottom of the first. Just missed on that inside. Georgia not happy with that one. Gyrating around a little bit. 2-2. Swung on the drop ball for strike 3.
A lot of movement on that.
Great pitch. 2 down now. Runner remains at third for the Canes. Ball out to left field. Sid's trying to get there. It's left center. It falls between Allie and Sid. And runner's able to get to second on a double on a stinging ball out to left center field. A great hit. Georgia left that one in the old sweet spot there. As any good batter would do, they'll hit it out and find some real estate out there. 4-1 is now the lead for Khaos with a runner at second for the Canes. Swung on for strike 1.
That ball hung in the air so long that the runner was able to get to second.
Yeah, that had a little bit. It's had some legs on it. Hit just right to the perfect spot between Sid and Allie. no woman's land, we'll call it. Strike 2. Great way of finding that inside corner.
Georgia does a good job of working fast to keep. I think that helps keep all the defenders engaged and ready.
Most definitely. Just out of the zone high. The 1-2. Out to right field. That's going to get over Sophia, and that's going to bounce to the fence there. Run will score for the Canes.
Sophia does a good job of hitting Bryce as the cutoff. Holds the runner to a double.
And a run scores, cutting the lead in half.
Sophia did a good job on the drop step. That was just, the ball just was hit too far.
Yeah, that was a good cracking ball. The ball hung up a little bit for Georgia there on that pitch. I'm sure the coach will tell her to keep it out of the sweet spot there, out of the fat part of the plate. Ball falls out of the zone for ball 1. Like I say, we'll hope everybody will join us, Aaron, for the 11 a.m. game against the Renegades. That promises to be a great tilt.
That's going to be a big one. I think the winner of that's going to win our pool, so playing for a number 1 seed tomorrow.
Definitely. Every advantage you can get in tomorrow with this, 16-team pool is great. Just misses that inner half. Maybe Georgia looks a little rattled, you think, after a couple of back-to-back hits there on her?
Yeah, both those batters that got those doubles, I think Georgia had 2 strikes on them. Yeah. She would work pretty hard to get the count where she wanted it, and then they got one.
Ball 4.
That's frustrating for a pitcher. But yeah, getting the best seed possible tomorrow will help because there's 5 or 6 pretty competitive teams in this tournament at least.
Oh, definitely. You had the Baxters here. You got an Oklahoma Force team. You got the Cyclones here.
There's a team from Omaha that's got a good record.
Yep. Always you have infield. Strike 1 on an inside corner. Great pitch to get back into it for Georgia. Strike 2. She gets tired of that inside corner, so she says, let me go outside here.
She's throwing hard today.
The 0-2 just misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter with a runner at second. 4-2 is the lead for Khaos. Ball to third. Bentley collects, and she'll step on third to retire the Canes.
I'm loving the awareness on plays like that because she was already on the move to step on her bag. She knew exactly what to do when the ball was going to come to her. She didn't have to have a coach tell her.
Yeah.
Didn't have to have the parent challenge. She knew exactly what to do. So good job by Bentley there at third base.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why she was so they were high on her coming in. She's already had the knowledge from Mom, who was her coach at that Cali Crushers team, and she just blended right in with this team, knowing exactly what to do in every situation. I had the chance to talk to her yesterday, and at this age, these girls are starting to, break their shyness, and so we had her as a featured player last night. And she told me she really enjoys being part of this Khaos organization.
Four to 2 after 1 inning, and Katie Martin's going to be the first hitter of the inning for Khaos.
Definitely. We'll get a quick word from our sponsor, and we'll get back to it.
Hey, this is Bryce. If you're ready for a great food or a cold treat, visit our sponsor, Copper Quinn Dairy Queens, with location that include Hayes, Goddard, Mays, and in Wichita at Maple and Ridge. Help support them as they support our organization. Go Khaos!
Hi, this is Allie. Another great sponsor we want to mention is Goddard Storage, located at 409 East Industrial in Goddard, Kansas. They're sure to have all the space you need. Give them a call at 316-648-5526 for all of your storage needs. Thank you for supporting our team. Go Chaos.
In steps Katie Martin. She'll be followed by Ella. For the top of this second inning, Chaos leading on the scoreboard, 4-2, looking to extend here as the masher steps in. Peels one foul.
Use your legs.
Down a strike. Oh, 1-13. Pitcher gets the call and comes set. Change up. Katie's able to get a piece of it. Chops it foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Katie. Ella is in the on-deck circle.
Get up, Katie.
Katie check swings to second. Second gathers. Puts her away at first for 1 down.
Ella steps to the plate.
With 1 down, Chaos looking to get something rolling here. Top half of the second inning. Ella throws her bat at it.
Small adjustment. Let's go.
No balls, 1 strike to Ella. Swung on. Strike 2. Chaos looking a little bit behind the ball than this one, Aaron.
Yeah, we're a little bit late so far this inning.
Strike 3 called on outside.
Outside corner.
Ella visibly unhappy with herself. In steps Claire. Claire Dactyl. With 2 down, looking to get a 2-out rally going. Claire lays down a bunt, and it just trickles foul.
Great bunt, Claire.
No balls, 1 strike to Claire. We'll circle back to the top of the lineup in Bryceland on deck. Swung on for strike 2.
Hey, all right, babe. Shoulders square. Shoulders square.
The 0-2 to Claire. Pushed foul to stay alive.
Janice, come here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I just don't want her to get hit by the door, Layla.
The Rock and Fire.
I think the pitcher threw a change up there, just missed.
Yeah, just kind of froze Claire on it, but it was always tailing away from her, so great job by locating that pitch. Swung on for strike 3, retiring Chaos in order. So nothing doing in the top half of the second. Chaos comes back with the leather to hold serve. Throwback music from our time. from the sock hop days of Aaron and my youth.
It's early 90s right there.
Yeah, some Digital Underground. Get a word from our sponsors once again.
Hi, this is Olivia, aka Hot Sauce. If you need to pick me up, visit our sponsor, ApexEnergyDrink.com. Apex Energy Drink will give you focus, stamina, and sustainable energy, all with 0 sugar, 0 crash, and 100% tasty drink all day flavor. Thank you, Apex Energy, for your support. Go Chaos! Hi, this is Claire Jack. If you're hungry today, head to Chicken Max, home of the better chicken sandwich. Swing by their new location at Central and Tyler in Wichita. Thank you, and go Chaos! Hello, this is Ella Bontrager, number 10 with the Khaos Grey team. We would like to recognize Garrett Pepper and Pepper Real Estate. They are part of the Keller Williams Hometown Partners. If you're in the market to buy or sell a real estate, give Garrett and his team a call at 316-992-0375. We want to thank that group for their support. Go Chaos!
Back to work. Conference in the circle. Chaos in the circle, or Chaos meeting in the circle is over, and we start this bottom half of the second. Ball one out of the zone. With a change at first, Ella.
Mirelette's over at first base now.
Yeah, Ella's probably going in to warm up a little bit if needed in the circle. Miralette takes over. Swung on for strike one.
Claire's in left field. Is that Katie in right field?
Katie's in right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 3 defensive changes.
Ball too far in and low. 2-1's the count to the batter. The 2-1. Just missed on that inner half. Looks like the strike zone is shrinking. Maybe the sun's in his eyes, Aaron.
It's possible.
All 4 in the dirt. Coach Nate pacing back and forth. Runner at first now for the Canes. Strike one. Growls out the umpire. No balls, 1 strike. Georgia is ahead in the count. Ball in the turf. One. The count evens up. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the batter. Georgia gets the call and comes set. Swung on for strike 2. Olivia checks the runner back to first. Just late on the throw. Runner's able to slide back as the count evens up on the batter. The 2-2. Swung on for strike 2.
Nice
or strike
pitch
3.
by Georgia.
Olivia chases the runner back to first. It's a runner at first, 1 out on the strikeout. Ball in the turf. Runner goes. Able to take second on the pitch. Runner now at second. Ball 1 to the batter. A hush falls over the crowd as the game intensifies on a Saturday morning. Ball just too tall for 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Ball straight up the middle. Interference by the runner. She's going to be out as she doesn't let Riley get a clean run. Doesn't allow Riley a clean path to the ball, so she's called out.
That was a tackle.
So runner at first. 2 outs. Ball to Miralette. She's able to snag it out of the air on the bounce and retire the side. So Canes leave 1 on. No runs. Off no hits, I believe. 4-2 is the score as we go to the top of the third. Top of the lineup will come up for Khaos. We'll get more sponsors.
Hello, this is Georgia. We would like to recognize Party Bounce Moonwalk Rentals. They have bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides for all your party needs. Take a look at their inventory at partybounceboonwalks.com. When you're ready to order, give David Clanton and his crew a call at 316-519-5174. Thank you, Party Bounce Moonwalk Rentals, for your support of our organization. Go Khaos!
Hi, this is Mirla. We'd like to mention Wild Horse Stone. They specialize in building, stone, landscaping, outdoor living kits, engravings, and so much more. Look at what they have at www.wildhorsestone.com or visit them at 4323 West 31st Street South in Wichita, Kansas, and give them a call at 316-944-39000. Thank you, Wild Horse, for your support. Go Khaos!
Back to the top of the lineup for Khaos. Bryceland will step in and should be followed by Allie with Georgia in the hole. Khaos again looking to extend on their 4-2 advantage. Is this a new pitcher in the circle? And a new catcher. That's the great thing about these pool play games. You use all of your pitchers, get them some work, see who's fit to go on Sunday for you. Khaos looking to distance themselves in this inning, Aaron. They look a little tentative at the plate now.
Yeah, we need to get a few more runs on the board. Last time we had the top of the lineup, we put 4 on them, so let's repeat that.
So Bryce steps in. 0 for 1 today. Struck out on her first time up, I believe. Leaves a bunt out there. Strike 1.
I don't think this pitcher is throwing as hard as that pitcher last inning.
Yeah, looks like she has a little bit more movement. There's nothing these Khaos girls can't find. In the dirt. 1-1, evening up the count. Coach Mom yells out instructions. And they're dismissed by Bryce in the order which they were received. The 1-1. 2-1. The ball stays low. 2 balls and a strike to Bryceland. Late on that one. Late decision to swing, gets a piece of it, chops it for strike 2. Two is the count to Bryce. Full count. The 3-2 gets a piece to stay alive. Khaos dugout in full voice here this morning. I know you can't hear him because it's the size of this baseball field. Ball 4. Great job by Bryson to work that count, get herself a free base.
Stayed alive on a couple good pitches and worked it until she got ball 4.
Allie steps in.
In the first inning, Bryce's speed on the bases bothered the other team quite a bit. We'll see if that happens again.
Bryce is goading that catcher into throwing at her, which she does. Belly slides back. Comes up a little lame over there. And me and Aaron are the experts on lame.
That's right.
She's swung on for strike 1.
Hey, swing like you want it, baby. Let's go, Ellie.
1-1's a count to Allie. Bryce at first. No outs. Top of this 3rd inning. Khaos with a 4-2 advantage. Allie puts on the left field, and that's going to fall fair. Bryce rounds second. She'll head to 3rd.
Left fielder misplays it, and we got an extra base out of that.
Great piece of hitting by Allie. We'll call it a double. We'll give her the benefit of it. Call it a double.
Bryce is into 3rd, and Allie's into 2nd.
Khaos threatening again. This is the Khaos we're used to. Running those bases well, putting their bats on it. Georgia steps in. She'll be followed by Sophia. Georgia peels one foul. Out of play. Down a strike is Georgia. 0-1. The pitch. Same result. Fouled out of play. Georgia seems to be waiting an extra tick there before swinging.
Just barely behind it. A little bit under it both times.
Even with the late decision, she's still got a quick enough bat to get something on it. She squares it up. That ball is going.
There we
Ball
go.
to 3rd. 3rd goes, gets Georgia in time.
I think we maybe could have scored a run there if we'd
Yeah, I think Coach
headed
Nate's
home as soon as 3rd baseman went to 1st. So 1 out, runners stay at 2nd and 3rd.
Makes me wonder if Bryce is hurting over there. She was kind of holding her stomach there after she slid back on that pickoff attempt. We'll keep an eye on her there as Sophia steps in. She'll be followed by Bentley. Strike 1. Glad to have Sophia back. Her brother graduated from the military yesterday, so congratulations to him. Sophia puts on the 3rd. Oh, it kicks off at 3rd, but short gathers, and she's going to be late on the 3rd of 1st, and Sophia reaches. Driving in a run. A sharp hit ball to 3rd, Aaron. That took a bad hop for that 3rd baseman.
Yeah, and then the shortstop made a good recovery on the ricochet and tried to make a play at first on Soph, but couldn't get it there in time. So At least they kept it in the infield.
Yeah, definitely. Runners at first and second as Bentley steps in. Looks at the ball. Out of the zone. (1-0) as Bentley steps back in. She'll be followed by our featured player, Riley. Chops one. Foul. (1-1) to Bentley with one out. Runners at first and second. Puts her in the third. Just foul.
Oh, that missed it by an inch. That was right down the line.
We'll exhale.
That was close.
So 1-2 to Bentley. Sophia occupies first. Allie at second. Down third base. Coach Nate with those reaching back to the old days of baseball.
The winner of the third base coach Gold Glove Award.
There you go. Your trophy is being molded right now. Ball in the dirt there to Bentley. 2-2.
It's like Brooks Robinson out there at third base coach.
2-2 to Bentley. Runners at first and second still for the Chaos. Right up the middle for a cracking base hit, and this will score Allie. On the base knock.
Bentley timed that perfect. Drove the ball.
Beautiful. That brings up Riley, our featured player. Favorite position is shortstop here. She also is a basketball player at school in the 8th grade. And she's hoping to play at her high school and ultimately at college. So we have no doubt she has the chops to do that. Some of those dream schools Riley's thinking of, Aaron, are setting her sights high at UCLA and Florida State and maybe OU. To hopefully play softball in college.
Maybe she'll get us tickets to go watch her.
There we go. All right. Maybe we can call a game, too, when she gets to that. That's our hopes.
Yeah.
Hopefully these girls will carry us along. From our humble beginnings here in Wichita area.
That's right. Maybe they can put that in their NIL contract. That we get to call the games.
Yeah, there we go. We'll write it up for them.
Worth a try.
We'll write it up for them. Runners at second and third, Aaron. Threatening again. 6-2 is the advantage for Chaos. Like you said before the inning, the top of the lineup did some great things.
Good eye by Riley. Ball bounces away from the catcher. Runners stay at first and second.
One ball, no strikes here. Squares the bunt. Sophia goes.
That ball hits Sophia on the leg.
Ball hits her right on the left thigh as she was going to third. Ouch.
That left a pop. You could hear that.
Ooh, that was a good strong throw, too. It caught her probably right on that hip bone, maybe. That
One
hip
good
flexor.
thing. Yeah, that was. One good thing on the play, though, Riley squared a bunt and did a really good job of getting her bat back.
Yeah.
So was able to get ball 2 on that.
Yeah. That, what are we standing about? 80 feet away. We could hear that pop as she got hit by that ball. That was a good strong throw by that catcher. (6-2) is the advantage for Chaos. Thus far, looking to score again in the top half of this third inning. We'll take a break after this game for an hour or more and let everybody else get their breakfast done, Get set for the 11 o'clock tilt. Riley squares to bunt again and pulls back. 3-0 is the count to Riley. The featured player here. One of the more vocal players. All four. Filling up the bases as Sydney comes in. Square those feet, kids. Square those feet. Get your toes on those trucks. Get that right foot forward.
Good eye by Sydney.
As the dad in me yells at her. I'm sure everybody out there can relate to your favorite player. Bases loaded, one down. Ball to second. Second gathers. They're able to get the fielder's choice.
I thought Riley might have been in there. But
that's second. That'll drive in.
Called her out.
2 down.
So Sydney gets an RBI and was able to advance the runner from second to third.
As Olivia steps up. Is that some Mr. Boombastic that I heard? The walk-up music?
Just getting started there. I think so.
Ball in the dirt. Sydney goes on the pitch. Yep. One ball, no strikes to Olivia. Olivia puts her in the left center field. That's going to fall in for a multi-base hit. Olivia comes into second. They bobble on the relay, and Olivia is able to take third on the hit and scores 2 runs for Khaos. What a wrap on the ball there.
She got a hold of that. Had a little trouble rounding second base. That was kind of funny. We somehow she made it to third.
Looks like that ball surprised that left fielder how fast it jumped off that bat.
She got all of it.
Marilette lays down the bunt, and they're able to get her at first in time.
Nice bunt by Marilette. Good hustle. So Khaos scores 5 that inning.
5 that inning. That's a great inning for Khaos. 9-2 is the advantage as we go to the bottom half. Like you said, Aaron, you called it. Soothsayer that you are.
Have a feeling.
That's why we bring you. That's why we still allow you to come to the games, Aaron.
He just wasn't settling for 4-2.
Yeah. You bring all the things I lack, which are many. Like I tell everybody, you can write my accomplishments on a piece of confetti.
You could.
Whereas yours can be etched into stone. Be right back after these words.
In the market for custom apparel, try our sponsor One Shot Sports Apparel. They have jerseys, hats, shirts, hoodies, and a lot more. Check them out at oneshotsportsapparel.com. When you're ready to order, give Dylan or Corey a call at 316-617-7329 or 316-516-6789. Go Khaos! Hi, this is Bentley. Check out our friends at Dynamic NC out in Roseville, Kansas. They are a proven leader in the aerospace innovation industry, including programming, engineering, tool design. Take a look at what they can do. We want to thank them for supporting us. Go Khaos!
Get a change in the circle. Georgia has done her duty for today. So she'll give way to Ella. We have a change behind the dish there. Katie Martin will step in. Change at first. Claire Pterodactyl will be in. Second base, another change will be Riley. Back in her familiar confines at short will be Georgia. And Bentley will continue at third base. Out in left field will be Sophia. Straightaway center, Sydney. In right field, Marilette. We got a wrong batter up here for the Canes here. Order.
I think the Canes are having some confusion on who's supposed to be at bat.
I think so. But we have Coach Michelle has the right girl. She says that the right girl is up. The correct girl is up. So we're set, and here we go. Bottom half of the third, Khaos with the 9-2 commanding advantage. Ball chopped to Bentley. She gathers and is able to make the play in time to first to retire the batter.
Let's go, Khaos!
One down. Ooh, errant ball comes flying in from a t'other field.
Good try, Nick.
The 0-1 to the batter. Or the first pitch to the batter, I should say. A fluttering ball. Bentley is able to jump up and snare that ball out of the air.
That ball wasn't hit super hard, but Bentley had to stretch. That was overhead, and she stretched great to get that.
Good thing she ate her Wheaties this morning. She's able to leap up and snare that ball out of the air for 2 down. Strike one. Goes the ball for Ella. Ella working very efficient. What is it, 2-3 pitches so far? 4 pitches this inning? Ball one, out of the zone. Uncharacteristically, she throws a ball. Ball two. Two balls, 1 strike to the batter. Ball falls out of the zone for 3-1.
Let's go, Chad. You got this, kid.
Ball 4. Runner takes a free base. So, Coach, do you like to see, you always want to see your pitchers do well, but does a small party as a coach want to see them be put in stressful situations as well, be down in the count or have bases loaded situations?
Absolutely, at times, not at the end of the game, always, but it helps them as they progress through, get ready for high school, college, if they decide to go there. Yep. They got to learn how to handle pressure on the mound and have runners and a defense that makes an error behind them. Like, you got to learn how to deal with it. Go back.
Shut off those emotions when it serves them well. Great. Always wanted to ask that, and who better to ask than a great coach like Jen?
Hey, push hard, babe. Push hard at her.
No balls, 1 strike to the batter. Swung on.
Got her to chase the high fastball, couldn't keep up.
Great pitch by Ella. Back on track. Up 2 strikes on the batter. Ball up and out of play. Now this is where the Canes last time, when they had 2 strikes, a lot of them put their bat on the ball and found some real estate out there.
Not this time.
Ella looking to shut that down. Chopper to Bentley. She gathers. Makes a beautiful play across the diamond to retire the side. That inning, we'll call it the Bentley show. Nothing doing for the Canes in the bottom half of that third.
I think we're going to barely get one more inning in. Time limit.
Go to the fourth.
Let's score some more runs.
We'll have one more message here from this Khaos group. The most important one.
Hi, I'm Claire Jack, and I just want to say a special thank you to all the families, friends, and viewers who watch our games. Your support is very special to me and my teammates. Team Gray wants to thank you for all the encouraging messages you send our way. We truly cannot do it without you. Go Khaos.
Don't fall. Stay your bottom.
As I look around, another giant, not only in stature but in status. Jason Martin joins us here.
Just happy to be here, Dave.
Yeah.
Just happy to be here.
I feel like such a runt compared to these giants. I'm merely a pebble in the mountain that is this group.
You'll hit pebble.
We're going to have to get Dane one of those little pinnacle flags that they put on the back of bicycles. So,
So we know where he is.
yeah, we can tape one to his back so that we notice him.
We're right on it. We're right on it. Don't get excited. It's merely Dane.
Maybe we could tie a little bell around Dane's neck.
Yes.
Like a cat collar. Hey, there's Dane.
Katie steps in to start the fourth as I gush over here with slight embarrassment. Takes the ball in the turf. I know my place. I'm always reminded of it. Katie puts in the third gathers, makes the throw and gets
She
Katie
just
in
caught
time.
that one right off the end of the bat, so it good swing though.
Most definitely. In steps Ella with one down. Khaos looking to add to their 9-2 advantage. The top half of this fourth. Ella clips one,
Let it
and it's going to drift and twist foul. Exciting strike one as we all held our breath.
got a
Jaden
visitor
joins
booth
us
today.
Bringing us some Oreos.
Cheerios.
Oreos. I'm thinking cookies. Man, you know, tell what's on my
I
mind.
think it could
Cheerios.
first thing in the morning too. Hey, good lad.
1-1 as that ball finds the turf. One ball, one strike to Ella with one down. Base is empty. Top half of this fourth inning. Following Ella will be Claire Dactyl. Ball out of the zone to Aaron. Look, Claire's up next. She's been like a daughter to you.
Mostly, yeah. It's expensive one.
Ball out of the zone.
Good eye by Ella.
For ball
Ball
four. Takes the old base. Claire steps in. We're going to get a courtesy runner for Ella as she'll be pitching the bottom half of this inning. I think the cat has Jaden's tongue there. She doesn't want to join the broadcast as the limited vocabulary restricts her so. Claire steps in. Courtesy runner Miralette at first. Ball out of the zone.
Nice throw by the catcher.
Yeah, great job of trying to back pick Miralette there. She's much too wise for it, though. Wiseacre. The 1-0. Out of the zone. Ball gets away on this, but not far enough for Miralette to do anything with. 2 balls, no strikes. Following Claire will be the top of the lineup. Miralette goes on the play. Ball to first. First only play is to step on the bag there and get Claire for 2 down. Advancing Miralette to second with 2 outs. Runner at second for Khaos. Top of the lineup here, Bryceland. So most of the damage has been done by this top half of the lineup. The sun's starting to get out of the area, so it's a little bit easier to see there. As we'll fix our camera here. A little bit better for you. In steps Bryceland with 2 down. Miralette occupies second. Bunted. Foul.
Here we go, B.
The feeling that might be goading them in. She can poke something over them. We'll see. As Bryceland can do a variety of things at the plate, Aaron.
She's been hitting the ball hard all weekend.
All fall. So
yeah.
We'll extend it out.
Goes on the line, babe. Outside. Drive.
Ball peeled foul. Again, a gain for 1-2.
High on the backside, kid.
Ball push foul. Coach Nate, oh! Can't get his inner Pele. Soccer is not his first sport there, obviously. The feet aren't there. Ball trickles foul again. Ball out of the zone.
Good job, B. Hands back and drop, kid.
Ball up out of the zone.
Ball 4, baby. Let's go.
Bryceland works the count full here. Do or die for pitcher and batter. Just gets the slightest piece.
Hey, chin and barrel, see them both.
What a battle here, man. What a battle.
She's not letting anything get by her.
Looking to drive here. Strike 3.
Outside
Looking
corner.
at that outside corner.
That's the 3rd out of the inning.
Strike 3. That retires Khaos.
I think if
1
we
left
can
on.
Get 3 outs here, we'll come away with a victory.
An eerie hush comes over the whole facility here. We're the only 2 talking, Aaron.
I think we are.
And I'm
Everybody else is just boring.
it's a familiar thing. Me talking and nobody listening. Story of my life.
Yes, it is. What'd you say?
Thanks for the support. I can always count on you, Aaron. I can always count on you. Such a treasure. Where's my tissues? We go to the bottom of the fourth, last half inning of the game here. Try to fix our camera here. So here we go. With our view askew on the camera, Ella goes to work. Ball peppered to right center field. That's got a tail on it. Chases Riley back, and it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. Great poke on that ball by the Canes batter. And they lead off with the double.
Olivia's now in right field, and Sydney's moved to third base. Mirelette's in left field.
Riley's in straightaway center there. Allie back at second base. That's the great thing about a lot of these Khaos girls. They play so many positions that you can mix and match them.
There's a lot of combinations.
And we haven't even talked about Bentley being at short or Clara, great third baseman in her own right. Ball in the turf. For ball one. One ball, no strikes to the batter. Canes chasing 7 runs here. Bottom half, last half of the fourth. Sydney gathers at third. Fielder's choice to first for one down. One down. Runner at third now on the fielder's choice. Just out of the zone. Too tall for ball one. One ball, no strikes to the batter. Ball too far in. As I look around, you can see a few dugouts being decorated. Very few. Ball gets to Georgia at short. She makes the fielder's choice to first, surrendering the run, but getting the second out, more importantly. That narrows the lead, 9-3. With 2 down, base is empty now for the Canes. Drop ball misses for ball one. What are some of the things you think they'll take into this next game, Aaron, as they move forward?
Well, just going to have to get reminded because playing Renegades infield again. Be real aggressive on the bases, listen to the coaches, keep that solid plate discipline.
Yeah.
Every time we've played them, they've hit the ball well. So we're going to have to, outfield's got to be ready, run hard, dive for balls, don't let the ball get by you, hit the cutoff, things like that.
Oh yeah, and with it being pool plays, you can really be aggressive out there, and knowing that you got another game to play after that. So that's the good thing about playing teams like that are of that high caliber.
Yep.
Ball out to right field. Olivia's charging, but she's not going to get there, and it'll drop right in front of her for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 down for the Canes. Unwilling to go gentle into that good night. chasing 6 runs now. 9-3 is the advantage for Khaos. Ella rocks, fires, misses high.
Hey, good movement, Katie. Good job.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball gets away from Claire at first. It goes out of play.
Hey, pull down, Katie. Pull down, babe.
Runner's able to take second on the miscue.
I believe he does a nice job of backing up.
And she'll get third on the ball that was out of play. Ball to Claire. She gathers, calmly steps on first, and that'll do it for the game.
Nice play on a bad hop there.
Khaos will take the victory in this second pool play game to the tune of 9-3. And that'll do it for this second game. We hope you'll join us at 11 a.m. as we play the Renegades infield. So for
listen for Dane's cowbell to tune back in.
So for Aaron Jack, Coach Jen, this is Dane saying thank you for listening. And as always, go Khaos.